Going on, everybody? Anyone who's gonna be viewing this is your boy Adonis, and this is my first YouTube video. You gotta bear with me because this video is basically titled "Be ready to do a YouTube video before you start doing them." And I got this idea to do this video basically because I watch videos, a lot of videos in my downtime at work, my time at the house when I have nothing else to do. I watch videos and I pay attention to how people talk. I pay attention to what people say. I pay attention to the comments that people leave. I even read the comments to see what people say, and I pay attention to those quite thoroughly. And the guy who I probably pay attention to the most and watch his videos because I like his logical thinking. Probably not everything he says I agree with totally. I agree with it a lot though, maybe 95% of the time. And guy is Thomas Sotomayor, and the main reason I like him, first off, and this is not one of the reasons you should be ready to make a video, but this is why I pay attention, is because he stands up for whatever he says. He never backs down from what he says. And a lot of people these days, you can put them in a corner and they will go against their own words. But he doesn't. He says what he has to say. If you don't like it, well, you can make responsive videos. You can attack him. He do what any normal grown person do when you attack him. He just delete and block you. For some reason, you grown people like to argue through a lot of comments, and that's something else I'm gonna talk about. But he just blocks you, and that should be the main thing you guys do. But the reason I also pay attention to him is he knows how to talk, which means he's not going through his video and you're hearing the word he knows exactly what he's gonna say. Anytime I hear someone that's going man, I tend to think they're fishing for something to say, and they probably don't know exactly what they're about to say. They probably gonna say anything just to make themselves sound smart, in which, if you were smart, you already have your words in line. If you was that smart anyway, I ain't gonna call you dumb, but your words weren't in line enough for you to say what you thought you wanted to say anyway. So that's why I pay attention to them. That's the first thing on YouTube you should be able to do when you're making a video, is be able to talk. All that stuttering through your words, trying to figure out what you're gonna say and all to sound intelligent is unnecessary. Just be yourself and your words will come out quite fluently. That's first. Secondly, what you people need to do is be able to take criticism. This probably should have been the first one. Be able to take other people's opinion according to what your video is about. You can't put a video up and not be able to take anyone's opinion, because I realize that so many people put up videos and when someone doesn't agree with you totally, you go off on them. You don't just say, well, you know what, that makes sense, and state your opinion back to them. You just straight go off on them. Now, if they come back to you with some logical sense, which I see videos where people actually come back and make comments that's logical, but you guys just want to attack them because you feel like anyone who doesn't agree with what you're saying, they're attacking you. And that's not necessarily the case. They just don't agree with you, and which is the free world. You put your video on the public, you're going to get some feedback where people don't agree with what you're saying. So be able to take criticism. This probably should have been the first one. Be able to take criticism, be able to listen and take other people's opinion logically without having to attack them, because that just makes an ass out of you when you have to attack everyone who says anything to you that's going against what you're saying. That doesn't show any state of maturity or anything. It's just showing that you just want to fight over the internet. So first, be able to speak fluently without secondly, be able to take criticism. And like I said, one should have been two and two should have been one. But be able to take criticism, be able to take people's opinion. And the third thing that I noticed that a lot of you grown-ups can't do, if you're gonna comment with someone and go back and forth, but reply after reply, for God's sakes, know how to fucking spell. It's gotta be the worst thing to me. I can take you saying all day, is if you at least know how to put it on paper right, because some people can't freestyle when they rap, But you give them a sheet of paper and they sound like T.I. or something like that. They just go right down the list. But you guys take the time out to actually type words and misspell them. And I hope you guys aren't doing these replies through your smartphone, because your smartphone will actually correct it for you, which means if you don't let it correct it, or you cut off your autocorrect, then that just means that you just like being dumb and showing people that you're dumb. And I noticed this mainly because, like I said, I watch Tommy Sotomayor. I watch his comments. I watch the way he talks. He speaks well. He spells well. He's not the only one, but I'm just giving him as an example. But lately, there's been this other person that getting a lot of fame, and her fame is coming more on the negative end from men. And I'm not gonna say her name. She knows who she is right now, but she's making a lot of videos. And I mean, Sotomayor even tried to tell people to back off of her, but she's not on here for any kind of logic. She's on here just to ramp and go off on people, just to go act crazy. You know, she's sitting around on a mattress that's sitting on the floor, but saying that men aren't shit. You know, I probably wouldn't be the best man either if I came to your room and I had to fall down on your bed instead of sit on it. You know, no headboard, anything like that. You know, come on now, no nightstand with a lamp on it. What the fuck, man? But you want to talk about men and shit, you need to get on your shit. You know what I'm saying? At least this guy does have. And like I said, I'm gonna get off of that. I'm just gonna leave that alone, because now it seems like I'm taking more sides than anything. But the problem that I have with her, she's standing by what she said, even though she bags down off what she says a lot, and she's very contradicting. She'll say that it's these type of men that she don't like, and she come back and say it's these type of men. All her videos are pretty much doing that, where she's going one way, going another. She say that women don't act like this, but she's acting like that in the video. But I go down and I read the comments. A lot of people coming on there, and they're going at her. A lot of people come on there with sense. She's going off on them. She's not saying, well, you know what, that does make a good point, and I try to look at that next time. She's going off, talking shit, this kind of, you know, and all this shit there. But her main thing that I'm paying attention to, the motherfucker can't even spell. How you make a video and you talking shit about people, and through every comment, every reply she has, there are at least 2 misspelled words. And I try to give people the benefit of the doubt to say, well, maybe they're trying to abbreviate these words. But then as I count the letters to the words you're trying to say, I realize that they're the same length of the letter, that the way it's supposed to be. Like people on Facebook spell you, which should be Y-O-U, they say Y-H-U. That's fucking stupid. That just means you're trying to be cool, or you just really don't know how to spell it. You know? A lot of these people spell the same way they talk, and they form their sentences the same way they talk, and that just means a sign of ignorance. You don't have to go to college and spend 10 years in college to know how to speak. And if I'm telling you, or I'm letting you know that you spelled something wrong, don't get upset with me. I'm not English 101, but I just feel like that grown people should know how to speak. So that's the 3 things right there. Like I said, I'm put one should be able to take criticism, be able to take people's opinion on what you're saying in your video. You're gonna make a video giving people advice, or you speaking on a subject, be able to take people's opinion. 2, be able to speak. Have your words in line. Therefore you want to be but just in case you when you start getting these comments, number 3, know how to spell when you start replying back to them and talking crazy to them. Because not only if they come to you with a logical answer or a logical response, and you come back to them talking shit, when you can't spell, you're a dummy times 2. And that's pretty much all it is. Like I said, this is my first video. Maybe I wasn't ready to make a video, you know, but the video has been made, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna see what you guys think. And it's gonna be a lot of me coming on here, and I doubt if I have many friends, because my views on a lot of things, in which I'm not the highest viewer. I don't watch the news every day. A lot of my views come off personal experiences and personal stories that I deal with, and I'm gonna go with it from there. But these are the 3 things I think you should have, or you should at least possess, before you try to put yourself on camera in front of the world. Hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys understand, and like I said, leave me some feedback and let me know what you think. Appreciate it.